Everybody, how you doing? This is Brandon Trusso and Joe Buffalo with SoTru Radio.
Hello, hello, hello.
We're sitting here with Kurt Braunohler.
Nice, you nailed it.
I nailed it, right?
Yep, really good.
Kurt, great job last night, man. I saw the 10 o'clock show. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let everyone know how you got started in comedy.
I got started, I moved to Brooklyn in 1998, and a buddy of mine, John Daly, was taking a class at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater.
Okay.
And I went and saw, I think his, level 1 graduation.
All right.
And I'd always thought improv was pretty dumb. And then, but then I saw what they were doing, and I was like, oh, this seems like, I've never seen anything like this. And so, signed up for a class, and I think kind of the first time I was on stage doing that, I was like, oh, I want to do this.
Right.
And of course, I don't do improv anymore. So I started doing stand-up. I did improv for a long time, 8 years. Tried to make a living doing improv, and that doesn't exist. That's not a thing.
Right.
Tough.
And then when I was 29, I started doing stand-up.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I've as a local comic, I mean, improv things always make me nervous. You know, we've done some stuff around here.
Yeah, it's the thing that I came from. I loved it. You know,
Yeah.
I was hook, line, and sinker. I drank the Kool-Aid. You know.
Where'd you catch your break?
Catch a break for.
Yeah, just getting your a bigger jump, getting touring and where
So-
clubs wanted you.
Yeah, I started. Essentially a variety show with my comedy partner Kristen Shaw when I was 29.
Yep.
And then we did that. We've been doing that show every Monday for the past 11 years now.
Yeah.
We still do it in.
She's been involved with 30 Rock too.
Mhm. Yeah, 30 Rock, Last Man on Earth, Flight of the Conchords, and so then just was doing that, and then I guess just getting little work here and there, and then the first thing, kind of the big thing was we made this pilot on our own called Pointless at the time, and it was a fake game show, parody of a game show that I hosted, and then that was bought by IFC, and it became Bunk, and then that was kind of when I was got signed by an agent. It was after I had a TV show was when I got signed by an agent, and then that's actually when I started doing club touring. Before that, I was just doing touring to festivals and stuff.
Right.
And so Chris and I would go out together, and then I would do a little bit of stand-up, but we would mostly work on our double act. So by the time I started touring clubs, I had already kind of gone all over the world doing festivals, but it was always, it was never in a comedy club, it was always in a theater, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so then it was a big adjustment going out on my own, headlining clubs.
Did you feel like you were peaking, or did you feel because we love this, when we get up on stage, you love it, and you're doing all these things, and you're oh, the next thing feels bigger than the next.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were getting better and better in the industry, or did it just feel natural?
No, it definitely felt like it was always the next thing was better than the previous thing. Because you never want to feel like you're going backwards, so you kind of just wouldn't take those gigs that felt that way.
Yeah.
But then really it was, I think it was something that Todd Barry said, which was if you really want to get better, you got to do clubs. And so I was all right, let's do clubs. I'd never really had a desire to do clubs. I was hoping to just be able to kind of go from what I was doing to doing one nights at music venues or whatnot.
Sure.
That's pretty much all the comedians I admire. Kind of that's the way they do it. But I think doing clubs has made me a better performer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it helps with writing material.
Right.
I think doing the one-off venues that I do. So I'm doing a club this weekend, but for the past 6, 7, 8 nights, I was doing one-offs at music venues.
Right.
So I would just go to a city, do one night, and those crowds are always very enthusiastic, and they're super psyched, and it's not in a club setting, and that's kind of where I'm trying to move to at this point.
Cool. And your material, it's really diverse. I commend you on that.
Oh, thanks.
Because I mean, you watch when I haven't heard much about you until I knew you were coming here. And getting to listen to some of your stuff, and just how you have this way of coming across as a clean comic, but you surprise everybody with the stuff that you talk about.
Yeah, because it's just because I
You
look
have
like
smart
this.
comedy.
Smart comedy.
You're smart comedy. People are oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Is it smart? I don't know.
Joe wasn't here last night, so
Yeah.
I wanted you.
I heard about it, though.
He has a story about this, so tell him your getting caught masturbating story.
It was like 2 weeks after I got married, and my wife like walked in on me masturbating.
Like, what's set it up for me? Are you in your bedroom? You in the computer room?
I was on the couch. And we have different memories of this. She thinks that I was standing up, jerking off with like one leg up on the couch, and
Captain Morgan?
and I doing the old Captain Morgan,
Captain Jerkin.
and I don't think I was doing that. Like, I think I was sitting down, but maybe she saw me like pulling my pants up, but I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I was standing up jerking
Like,
off.
did you, like, freak out? Like, were you like, fuck? Like,
Well, like, the way she walked into the room, I thought I was, like, there was a divider between the door and where I was, but I forgot that we have, like, sliding glass doors, and she just opened the door and could see the reflection of me in the sliding glass door. So she saw it all. It was very embarrassing.
I feel like I want to, like, stare somebody in the eyes when I get caught jerking. I want them to feel uncomfortable. I don't want to feel all the shame that
That's
comes
a
with it.
talent.
I got all
Yeah, I want to just fucking stare you right in the eyes so you have to leave.
She was not happy about it. She was very upset afterwards, and then I had to like make her feel better about it.
Yeah,
Which
like
is
it was her fault.
Yeah.
Lady, it's not you. It's
Yeah,
me.
it's not. It's like, this has nothing to do with sex. I'm just relaxing.
We've all had that horrible fucking
I've
experience.
never gotten caught masturbating.
Well,
It's
you're
not pleasant. You
I
don't
can
want
imagine.
to.
Yeah, it's like a
I think if
dog
there's
like
been
getting
close
caught
call.
shit in the house or something like
Yeah.
that. You just want to like bury your head, but it's like you gotta have some pride in it. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
There's been close calls, but I never been caught.
Yeah,
Thank
fuck
God.
that.
Good.
I try to do that in as many venues as possible. Bathrooms, public bathrooms, parks, airports.
Parks. I've definitely jerked off in the woods before.
Yeah,
You know,
everybody's
it's like
big
when
summer
you're by
camp.
yourself.
The weirdest place you ever jerked off was the wood. I mean, that's got to be up there, right?
Yeah, I think so. What's the weirdest place?
Mine was. I'm gonna tell you right now. I say I never got caught, but I might have without noticing that I got caught. Was in the wave pool at Niagara Splash.
The wave pool?
Jerked off underwater.
Oh yeah, you just time the waves.
Just you're jumping
You gotta
up and fucking
Yeah.
catching yourself.
I don't think I went to completion, but I definitely completed the motion.
You're a sick fuck, honestly, dude. That's disgusting.
At the wave
I swam in that fucking pool.
I never want to
Hey,
go in that pool.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, they
well,
closed
it's
it down
closed
because
down.
people
It's
died in
closed
that fucking wave pool.
Oh, for real? It was like a really strong wave pool.
Yeah, it was a really
Yeah, there was
it
like a
was
bunch of
intense.
kids that died in that
Holy
shit.
Yeah,
shit.
they shut down the whole park.
Yeah,
Where are you going after this? Where are you headed
I
after
actually
this?
get to go home. I get to go home to LA for like 9 days, and then I go back out on the road. I'm doing
Nice.
Memphis, San Diego, or San Antonio, Houston, Austin, and Dallas. And
Oh,
then
so
I'm-
really small cities.
and I'm doing all those, and then I tape my hour special for Comedy Central in
Awesome.
Portland on the 24th.
That's great. Well, everybody, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
We appreciate you doing this. Before we go,
Yeah.
want to play a quick little game.
Sure.
All right. So this game that we got, we actually do a show here once a month on Wednesday nights called Comics Against Humanity. It's hosted by one of our local comics here, Rick Matthews, where the comic will go up on stage. They'll have 3 cards. They'll spin the wheel. They'll have to pick Cards Against Humanity cards, and they'll do their bit based off those cards. So we'll have you pick 3 cards here.
I just want them random.
You just want a random?
Yeah,
All right.
random.
So I'm gonna lay out 3
Improv.
random
Yeah.
cards. 3 random cards here.
Yeah.
All right. And you have to tell a story based.
And now, is this a true story, or it could be a made-up story?
Just
It could be
completely
anything.
made up. However you wanna do it.
Okay.
All right. So let me read them out loud.
Okay.
All right. An M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. Fear itself. Powerful thighs.
All right. These are, obvious. They're easy and obvious.
Right?
Right?
Could imagine. What
Could have
you
gotten way worse. I mean, that's the the beauty about this game is it's pretty random.
I mean, the best thing is that, I think the definition of fear itself is being between the powerful thighs of M. Night Shyamalan. And then all of a sudden looking up and he just twists your dick off and he says, that's the twist.
It's better than any of his fucking recent movies.
Exactly. You could do a whole fucking movie based off that story right there.
Yeah.
Kurt, we appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
This is Brandon Trusso and Joe Buffalo with SoTru Radio signing off.
Keep laughing, Buffalo.